Hey there, it's J-Dog. Hey, today I'm at the National Museum of the Marine Corps in Quantico, Virginia. I've passed by this museum many, many times on my way to Florida, and I've always wanted to stop, but never did. So today we're on our way to Florida, and my wife and I decided we had a couple extra hours, and we were going to stop and visit this museum. So I'm really psyched to go and be able to see what's in here. Entrance to the museum is free. There's no cost to get in. And as you enter, you'll come into a very large rotunda, which has on display several aircraft that were used by the Marines. It's quite impressive to see all these airplanes and helicopters on display. But just off to one side is an entrance to the galleries where you'll be able to walk through and see the history of the Marines. Well, now we're going to go into the gallery entrance and see what's in here. There's a lot of history here. Takes you through really the early beginnings of the Marine Corps, right through the present day. So you can see we're up at that time frame there. The Battle of Bellawood. This was substantial. I read about this battle.
26th, when Major Maurice Shearer reports,
Woods, now U.S. Marine Corps, entirely.
Think of the weapons used in World War I by the Marines. Something. This wall here has a whole timeline of Marines. You could spend several hours reading all about that history that goes on here. Little thing about the corpsmen in the Marine Corps. My dad was in the Navy in World War II, and he was a corpsman. He was going to be assigned to a Marine combat unit before the war ended. I have exhibits here for each war. So now this is the World War II exhibit we're going to go through now. Nice map that shows where the Marines fought in the Pacific on all these islands. And then going up to here, to Japan. Well, continuing to walk through the World War II gallery. It's really an extensive museum. I'm really impressed with it. These are some Japanese weapons captured at the Battle of Iwo Jima. Samurai sword, rifle that they used. This is the second flag that was raised on top of Mount Suribachi in the Battle of Iwo Jima. There was 2 flags raised. This is the second one. And this is a photo of them raising that flag here. Pretty famous. And these are the Marines that were in that picture that are identified there. Private Hayes, Schultz, Sergeant Strank, Sousley, Keller, and Corporal Block. And this display takes us through the end of the war. And we're going into Korean War theater. The Chosin Reservoir Campaign, very famous battle in Korean War. And this goes through the post-Korean War up until 1975. You can see that jet up there. It's pretty cool. More weapons. These are those used in the Vietnam War. This shows what it's like to exit an airplane onto the battlefield. Uniforms of some people here. This is about embassy guards that are done by guards, which are Marines who do that. And I'm coming back out into the big gallery here. We're outside going to see a statue, one of the statues we came to see here, but outside the museum there's a nice little trail here you can walk. Today is December 19th for us, so you can see this is really nice. But we're going down to see the statue for a very famous horse called Reckless. And this is the statue we came to see of Sergeant Reckless, a very famous horse who served in the Marines in the Korean War, carrying supplies, also sort of a mascot for a certain regiment. Let's go up closer and take a look. Yeah, the story of Reckless is pretty impressive. I'll put up a link on the video so you can see what she is all about and what she did, but quite a horse. Well, that was a pretty impressive statue of Reckless. Reckless, she is buried in Camp Pendleton, California. Died in 1968, but famous horse. If you follow that link, that'd be pretty impressive. We spent about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 3/4 here at this museum. We just scratched the surface. I could have spent 4 hours in that museum. It's really extensive. It's very well done, and I'd highly recommend it. It's right off I-95, exit 150A. If you're driving south and have some extra time, highly I recommend the National Museum of the Marine Corps. But hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe. See you on down the road.